Hello.
Hello, Miss
Hello.
Angela.
Hello,
Yeah,
teacher Lester.
yes, can you hear me well?
Little bit. Can you louder your voice, please?
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, it's good now.
It's good. Okay, yes, good afternoon. Happy weekends.
Good afternoon.
How is your day so far?
Quite good. Just weekend day as usual.
As usual. Okay, what have you done today?
I just watched a movie with my parents, and we ate the lunch.
Together?
Yeah,
Okay.
home.
Oh, that's great. Okay, a while ago you said, can you louder? So you can say, can you speak louder?
Can you speak louder?
Yes. Alright, it's better.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
So we have lesson 13.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, Question two of the first kickstart.
Kickstart. Okay.
Yeah, and we should start from the question two.
Okay, we're done with letter B, body review, right?
Mm, Sorry, you mean which part?
Yeah, I mean, we're done with letter B, body review.
Quarter B. Um, where is that? No, we should start from the kickstart. We just finished the first question, and we should start from the second question of kickstart.
Kickstart. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah. What do you think is the most difficult part in
yeah,
negotiating with someone? Okay.
yeah.
So please read your answer.
Okay. From my point of view, the most difficult part is when someone is insisting on his or her personal opinion, or he or she refuses to negotiate. But you have to negotiate your suggestions with her or him. You have to try your best to persuade them. It takes not only time but also a big effort.
Exactly. Perfect. So how about you? What do you do? Or have you experienced
Yeah,
negotiating something that was difficult
Yeah, I think it's very normal situation when for on the job. So
at
during my
work?
work, yeah, at work.
Okay.
So sometimes you have to discuss or negotiate with your colleagues or even your director. Oh, and one question is that what is the difference? What are the differences between discussion and negotiation?
Discussion is more on, explaining.
Uh-huh.
It's the action or process, when it comes to talking about something in order to
Yeah.
reach a decision,
Okay.
okay, or exchange of ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, while negotiation, to make it simply, it's discussion aimed at reaching an agreement.
Oh, okay.
So for
So
negotiation,
discuss.
it's agreement.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, number three.
Um, what do you think is the easiest part in negotiating with someone? So for my answer is, well, I would say when someone is open-minded with the topic that we're going to discuss, then it can be quite easy to negotiate the deal directly.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. So have you ever had a quick done deal?
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
think, yeah, sometimes if some of my colleagues they are very open-minded to discuss random topics for
Yes.
their task, so it's very easy to communicate or discuss the points that you would like to share with. But sometimes if you are not, if others are not that kind of open-minded, and it's very hard to persuade them because they have already um, has or have their personal viewpoint on it. So
Yes.
it's very difficult to push them to stand with the same side as you are.
Exactly. And it's gonna be really difficult to bend them, to
Yeah,
bend their perspective or
yeah.
what they know. Okay. Yeah. Clear. Okay. Sentences are good. No corrections so far. Next.
Okay. What important factors do you know when you are in a negotiation? First, I would say your personal confidence. You need to be ready that there's some possibility to start a serious negotiation during your following conversation. You have to be very focused and make eye contact with the person to let her or let him agree with your deal. And last, you should discuss your plan with your team or your boss in advance to find out the bottom line. It helps you to have an adequate space to start a good negotiation.
Very well said. Yes. So what do you pay attention when you are in negotiation the
First
most?
of all, show my confidence.
Okay, exactly. Which, you should show that you know everything about the business, for example.
Yeah.
Okay, and then next will be
Next will be you should provide your specific opinions or viewpoints with some examples, and it's maybe I think it's easier to persuade them with some examples.
or show them some of assets that can be the future liability of the negotiation.
Yeah, I mean show some aspect. Did you
Asset,
say
asset.
asset?
Yes, asset.
Okay.
ASSET.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there. Because if a business or if a negotiation is, what do you call this one? Um, has the potential of a good asset in the
Yeah,
future, so that could be a big yes in a negotiation. So those are the examples or um, evidences or experiences that you can share with in the negotiation.
yeah.
Okay, number 5.
What do you know about building relationships in order to have a successful negotiation? I would say being respectful, rational, two-way communication, and building agreements that benefit both sides. This can be useful and important when we should start a negotiation under a good relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Some negotiators will do agreement that the other party would gain a little than them, right?
Oh, oh
You
yeah,
know,
that's true.
that's what you give them first to get their attention, to see that you are really a liable source when it comes to the negotiation.
Yeah, reliable.
Yes, and of course, that will be the last sentence. That way is a useful way to start a negotiation under a good relationship.
You mean I should add
No,
rain
no,
here?
no. It's fine. It's fine. I
Okay.
mean, yeah. You can continue with your last sentence as well. Okay.
Yeah.
One more thing. One more word that should be here. Of course, it's the trust.
Oh yeah, trust.
Yes, because trust comes first in everything, especially when it comes to negotiation.
Yeah.
If there is no trust, then the respect to both parties will not be really that good
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and open-minded as well. So since you've mentioned it a while ago, you could also state that as an example here.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the hardest negotiation that you ever had, which you almost did not know how to persuade, even yourself?
Yeah,
Have
I
you?
remember a few weeks ago when I
Oh, okay.
had to negotiate a designing plan of marketing part to with our one of our designer
Yes.
in our and because she is not that kind of open-minded because sometimes she feels that if our marketers uh, provide some opinion or some suggestion of the design, it means that we are uh,
She's like
like
self-centered.
yeah, and we are like she feels that we are kind of like um, stopped on her design.
Okay.
So for me, at the moment, it's very difficult to persuade her to revise the design, which is a little bit better for our marketing proposal. But she insisted not to revise it, and we were at a very difficult negotiation during that moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what happened in the end? Was it
We
successful?
mm, because all of our marketers are have difficulty to negotiate with the designer, so we asked our director to help us to negotiate with her.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sometimes you would need to have someone
Yeah, which is
to,
have a higher position.
yes, or to change the circle.
Yeah,
Okay. So was it successful?
yeah, of course, because our director is her boss as well.
Exactly. And of course, two heads, as they say, are better than one.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Thank you. About your sentences here, it's good. So you can just, yeah, add more of words you can. All right.
uh, yeah.
Okay. So let's see the answers on the next activity.
Okay, so I start from the first question, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Buying a house is normally this type of deal. So I think it's one of deals.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and next one, the name of a legal document where an agreement is written is a contract.
Contract, of course.
A very formal word to call the groups and sides in a negotiation is parties.
Okay.
An informal way to say reach is scope.
Again,
Scope
number,
4.
it's homework,
Well, oh, okay. Um,
research.
why is homework?
Uh, oh, it's because you're searching informations.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the other definition of homework.
Oh, okay, searching,
Yeah, researching.
researching.
Yes. So sometimes they would say, I will do some researching when I get home,
Yeah.
like that, or I will do my research. So it's more likely it's a homework.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Because when you say scope, that is mostly, what is it again? Oh yeah, it's a kind of subject that something is, or something deals with or to something that is relevant,
Oh, okay.
like that. All right.
You mean it's relevant subject?
Yes, relevant subject.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Next.
Uh, when two companies reach an agreement by making concessions, they make a compromise.
Compromise.
A compromise.
Yes, compromise. All right. Yes, that's true. Oh yeah, compromise is the perfect word that we can use from your answer on number 5. You can give a compromise when it comes to negotiation.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Next.
Another word for an agreement is deal.
Yes, of course. Number 7.
When both sides or parties benefit a deal or agreement, it's a win-win.
Yeah, win-win situation as an expression or idiom. Win-win situation.
Win-win situation. Okay.
Okay, next.
The oversight and purpose of a project is called scope.
Yes, scope. So this is the information that are relevant to the subject.
Okay.
Let's say the scope here is the purpose of the project.
Oh, the purpose of the project.
Yes, that's the information. That's the subject.
Okay.
Okay, next.
The name of a negotiation strategy where both sides make a compromise or concessions is trade-off.
Sure.
Okay. And when one
No, no,
side
no. Number 9. Are you sure?
mm,
So it says the name of negotiation strategy where both sides make. Yeah, that's kind of confusing as trade-off, right?
yeah,
Okay, but this one is give and take.
give or take.
Yes, give and take. I think I have mentioned this before to you. Give and take.
Yeah.
So that is when both sides makes compromises and concessions. It means that they do it both together. I gain, you gain. I lose, I lose.
But what about trade-off?
Sorry?
What are the differences? Like, what are the differences between trade-off and give and take?
Trade-off is on number 13. Look at the sentence. When you get less of one thing in order to get more of another.
Yeah.
So it means when you uh what do you call this one? When you give to them or when you give to the company will benefit.
Okay.
And then you
So,
also get from it because they pay what you give them.
Oh, okay.
So in a good example, trade-off is a situational decision. Let's
Yeah.
say that involves losing one quality. It can be quantity or property.
Okay.
So one will increase and another must decrease.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it's like when I give you the products, it's more likely I win, but you lose, depending on if um, you sell all those products.
Yeah.
So that's the trade-off. But when you say give and take, okay, give and take is a positive situation, and then trade-off is a negative situation. So those are that's one difference.
Positive.
Yes. Okay. What we do here, me as a teacher, you as a student, is a give and take situation
Yeah.
because I earn money from teaching you, but I earn money from the company, and you earn knowledge from learning with me.
Yeah.
Okay, like that. So it's a
And is
positive,
this give and take?
yes, give and take situation. It's most likely used in positive situations because
Okay.
when a situation gets unfair, you cannot say give and take because it's not a give and take. It's like give and give or take and take, like that. So that that's how it becomes negative.
But
Okay.
what kind of situation it's trade-off?
Situations like you're not really sure of the decision, but you come up with and you are not really sure if it's gonna pay off or not.
Oh, okay. So it's uncertainty.
Yeah, and you come up with an uncertain decision, though you're not really sure what's gonna come up with. So that's why trade, it means exchange, right?
Yeah.
But you're not sure after the exchange if you benefit or not. So that's why we say trade off.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so that's why if you can see the sentence, when you get less of one thing in order to get more of another, so that is trade. It's just like risking. Trade off is like risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not sure about benefit or not. It's for trade-off.
Yes, exactly.
But give and take, it's like even you lose something, but you still can benefit something back.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's not a risk.
oh, okay.
Okay. Clear?
Yes,
Okay.
clear.
Number 10.
When one side benefits a lot more than the other in a deal, it's a zero-sum game.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. A commonly used term to describe profit in negotiations is margin.
Yes.
When you try to intimidate or
Intimidate.
force intimidate. When you try to intimidate or force somebody into making a deal, it's bullying.
Okay. Yeah. Bullying.
Bullying.
Yep.
When you get less of one thing in order to get more of another, it's called trade-off.
Yes.
Just made it.
Okay.
When one deal leads to more deals with the same person or company, it's follow-on business.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Another way to say convince is persuade.
Yes. Or satisfy.
Satisfied.
Yes, or you could also use, assure.
You mean convince?
Yeah, satisfy is
okay.
also similar, because when you satisfy someone, it means he will probably be convinced.
Yeah.
So you should give the satisfaction.
Oh, okay.
And assure, you can also say assure.
Sure.
Yes. Assurance, right?
Assure.
Yes. Satisfy. Yeah, there. And then assure. Okay.
Okay.
These are just similar words, not specifically as convinced, but they are related. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So clear.
Yeah, clear.
Next.
To a reading exercise, right?
Yes. So we have 7 best practices.
Okay. 7 best practices for building client relationships. The success of a B2B company hinges largely on strong client relationships, especially for a small or early stage company. At Lab 42, exceptional client service constitutes a core value for the business, and we always aim to become a trusted partner of our clients rather than viewing ourselves as vendor. We have been able to differentiate ourselves from the competition through strong relationships, and our level of service is one of the very reasons clients continue to work with us. The list below outlines what I believe it takes for companies to transition from a vendor consideration set to trusted partner.
Okay. What's your idea there?
Mm, Sorry, wait me a second to read it again.
Oh yeah, sure. No worries.
Yeah, quite agree with it.
Quite agree with it. Okay.
Yeah, it's very. I think it's very important to build up a good client relationships with your partner in the business.
Yes.
Yeah, but one word question is what is hinge?
Sorry.
What is hinge? The first sentence that I've made in blue.
Okay, let me see.
What does hinge mean?
Hinges.
Hinges.
Okay, how should I say it? It's like an attachment.
Yeah,
Attachment.
attachment.
Yes. Hinges or hinge is the attachment of both company and another company or their clients.
Oh,
That is
okay.
their attachment to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, the hinge itself is something that is used to attach, let's say, the door from the wall.
Oh,
So
okay.
they use hinge or hinges as a strong attachment between the company and the relationship to the client.
Yeah.
So that's why we have Hinge. Because if you search Hinge, there is no particular meaning that tells in a business, but it is something like that. So they just use it to describe the strong bond or the strong relationship.
Oh, okay.
Okay, clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So number one example. Yeah, please go ahead. What is it?
Is there any pronunciation errors for the first paragraph here?
Pronunciation? No, nothing
Okay.
really. Just the word success. Don't forget. All
Oh,
right.
success.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Success. Just a yes, because it sounded success like that. So there is a k sound, a soft k sound. Success. Okay.
Success. Okay.
Yes. And then that one constitutes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And exceptional.
Exceptional.
Yeah, not really a mispronounce. Just be careful.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
First example.
be patient in building new relationships. Relationships takes time. Uh, relationships take time.
Yes.
Resist engaging
Yes.
and disingenuous, smoothie,
Disingenuous.
dis disingenuous,
Yeah.
disingenuous.
Schmoozing. Schmoozing. Yes.
Okay, as it can be a server put of put up. Instead, take the time to get to know your client and share a little bit of yourself. Most importantly, remember that your work for your client is prom- paramount in building a relationship. At the end of the day, no amount of personal connection can substitute for great work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Disingenuous. All right. I'll try to make it slowly because I myself a little mispronounce it because it's my first time. No, it's my second time. Not second time. Um,
To read it.
I just saw this again after a long time.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
yes. So luckily I remembered it. Disingenuous. This is a behavior that's not totally honest or sincere.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's ingenuous. And then I'm not really sure of yeah, schmoozing. It means to talk to someone, if I'm not mistaken, in a lively and a friendly way. You
Yeah.
know, typically in order to impress or manipulate them.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they are both together.
So, oh, okay.
Because these are quite negative behaviors or attitude. Yeah, as
Oh,
one.
yeah.
But in a positive way, you can be disingenuous or schmoozing because you just really wanna get the deal done.
Yeah.
You don't really lie, but you just try your best to impress them, to intimidate them, to get what they want, to hear what they want, like that.
So,
So a good
is it
example, yes,
is it kind of benefit exchange?
yeah, somehow like that. Or a good example for this is, or yeah, was the example I said. You don't have to. Sometimes in negotiation, you don't give equal. You give a little more to them. So that's how you get their interest. That's
Oh,
how
okay.
you will benefit because even if they get a little than you, because they are a big time company, it's a good company for your company or clients, so you still
Yeah.
benefit from it.
Oh, okay.
Well, of course, we all know that they do deserve to be given a little more because without them, there is no for us like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's why, as you can see in the sentence, be patient in building new relationships. So sometimes you should resist on indulging disingenuous schmoozing,
Oh, okay.
as it
Yeah.
can be a severe put off. So when you say severe, maybe you're wondering severe and then put off. So that's how you risk, and that's how you make yourself confident enough that you can do it.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So how about paramount? Paramount, sorry.
No.
Oh, Paramount Production. It's one of the name of production group in American movie. Paramount.
Paramount. Oh,
Yes. But when you say paramount, supreme. Something is supreme. Something has a supreme power.
okay. Supreme. How to spell supreme?
S-U-R, sorry, S-U-P,
S-U-P.
R-E-M-E.
Supreme.
Yes. This is the highest description when you say extreme, right?
Yeah.
So supreme is the highest, not extreme.
Oh, supreme is higher than extreme.
Yeah, you can describe something as supreme, higher than extreme.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is another word that has a higher definition.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, highest rank.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
You might have your extreme power, but if someone has a supreme power, then your power is not the same as his or her.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so as you can see in the sentence, remember that your work for your client is paramount in building a relationship. So it means that if you don't work really well for it, then there's nothing for you to have
Yeah.
like that. So that's why it's paramount. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Next one.
Get to know their industry and company. Keep up with your client's company as well as their industry. You don't have to be an expert, but this will help you speak the same language as the client. Understand what keeps them up at night and cater your interaction and offerings accordingly.
Yes, accordingly. Okay, we have the word cater.
Cater, yeah.
So cater here is that you should provide.
Provide.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And be professional as they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
So
Okay?
it's like just say the same language as your client does, right?
Yeah, it means do the same as what they do,
Okay.
or better, if it's possible. Okay. Next.
Go to the extra mile. As you grow your business and your client relationships, there will be times that you will have to make a decision on when to adjust or expand your core offerings to cater the needs of the client. The benefits of offering customized solutions are twofold. The first one, clients remember the times you came through for them. And second, it may open up additional revenue streams and new product offerings you had not previously considered. A word of caution, though, if you are making a significant departure from your core offerings, ensure you are adequately compensated.
Yes, adequately.
Adequately.
Yes. Okay. Please take note of twofold,
Yeah.
because this can be an expression you can use when you are referring two specific solutions, two specific, well, it depends. You can say three folds, four folds,
Oh,
depending. So you are referring to specific examples, which they are two, they are three. More likely, it's just being used better, let's say fourfold, like that.
yeah.
Okay, because if you have five and more examples, you can say as follow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but here we have twofold.
Yeah.
Okay. Question with the third one.
No.
Next.
Treat every client as your most important one. Simply put, happy clients are more likely to make referrals. Provide all clients with your best service, regardless of whether they are a Fortune 500 company or a small business. You never know who your client might know or to whom they will refer you. Just as importantly, when they switch jobs, either within your company or to a new one, you want to be a partner they recommend to their new team. Lastly, it's important to remember that today small companies could be the big companies for tomorrow, and it's incredibly fulfilling to be a trusted partner fueling that growth.
Fueling. Yes. Okay. Okay. Fulfilling to be a trusted partner fueling that growth. Can you say?
Fulfilling to be a trusted partner fulfilling that growth.
Yes. Okay. Let's do the whole sentence. And it's incredibly fulfilling to be a trusted partner fueling that growth.
It's incredibly fulfilling to be a trusted partner fueling that growth.
Yes. So it's good to hear and say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So questions with the words.
No.
Fueling, what does it mean here? Since you light it blue?
No, I just make the pronunciation error here.
Ah, okay. But fueling, right? It's
Like filling the gases
missing?
something for your
Yes.
growth.
Okay, exactly.
Oh, one question here. It's like what are the differences of pronunciation between growth and growth?
Growth with a soft TH.
Growth,
And then gross.
growth.
Yes. Did you check the messages I sent you?
Yeah, I just checked it before the class.
Okay. And did you get the difference?
No, some, right?
No, no, no. The difference, the question you asked about the difference between and by, right?
Yeah,
Finish by.
yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions there?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so here growth as TH, soft, and then gross as S in the end.
Okay. Growth.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so gross, that's soft, sorry, not soft, short O sound. Oh,
Growth. Growth. Which one you said?
gross.
Grow. Growth.
Yes, the sound is same. O, O, grow,
Oh, growth.
and then grow, gross. Yes,
Growth. Growth.
yes. So S and TH. Okay.
So the only difference between these two is like you need to put your tongue at between the tooth. Is it?
Yeah, T sound. Soft TH, you put your tongue pushing your upper teeth. Like pushing your upper teeth. Yes. Growth. Growth. Like that.
Yeah.
and then there's air coming between your upper and lower teeth. You would see that th th th.
Growth.
Yeah. So if you practice like what I said in the message, you can have a
Yeah.
paper, and then if the paper moves, that is the soft T sound. If it does
Yeah.
not move, that's the strong or hard T sound.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because when it's about hard T sound, the vibration is in your neck. You would feel it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, clear?
Clear.
Okay. Questions?
No.
Okay. Next, respond promptly.
Respond promptly. When a client emails you, acknowledge the receipt of the email as quickly as possible, even if you do not have the answer they are looking for. You will give them comfort by simply acknowledging the receipt of their request and by communicating that you are on it. This may seem like a no-brainer, but I often see relationship managers worry about having the right answer, and as a result, they forget to acknowledge that they are on the case.
Yes. Questions?
No.
So when you respond promptly, this is how you show how constructive you are, how productive you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Next.
Okay. Uh, be more than an email address. Despite its prevalence in business today, email communication can often be misconstrued, especially during stressful situations. If senders and recipients do not know each other well, use other channels to help shed light on who you are. Consider a phone call, Skype, or an in-person meeting to put a face or voice to a name. Often the phone gets a bad reputation, such as using it to get on the same page. But if used for good news, a phone call is a great way to build a better relationship with your client.
Exactly. Why?
I think it's more polite before you send an email. You should call no matter it's your colleagues or your client. You can just call them directly and discuss specifically, and then after that you can just send an email back to them. It's more polite, I think.
Aside from more polite, what you said is right, but not totally more polite.
Um,
So,
more reliable.
yeah, that's right. More reliable. Be more than an email address. So it means because you are doing it directly, calling them directly,
Yeah.
the transaction, the exchange of conversation
Yeah.
will be more clear,
Yeah.
because when you
Oh,
send emails, you don't know when they are busy, and
yeah.
if it's something urgent, you don't know when they could able to reply you. They are
Yeah.
able to reply you. So that's why more than email address. It
Yeah.
means, let's say, calling or phone call is the fastest way.
Yeah.
So either way are just polite. Calling them first, send email, and calling them to remind them. Both are polite.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
okay. But the main point here is that you don't have to wait. But as to say something important to them, you should call them right away instead of sending mails
Yeah.
like that. Or call them, explain it, tell what is important, and then you can send emails, for them to have some reminders to read again,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah. That's
So then that will be better. Phone call and then email.
yes.
Okay, last one. Let's just do this.
Okay, always summarize the next steps. No matter how quick or trivial a client meeting seems, always recap their conversation with next steps. Many vendors skip this basic step. You think you will remember all of the details, and maybe you will, but your client may not. Aligning on the same page with the next steps prevents a lot of confusion down the road.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yes, exactly. So no matter how simple, no matter how unprepared is a client meeting, as much as you get something from it, as much as you benefit a little from it, that's fine. Because those little informations can be important or key, right?
Yeah,
Like that. Okay?
okay.
Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Alright. So any questions?
No?
Okay, well, since our time is up, we'll have the sentences next time.
Okay.